taste the honey. It feels like it's real, but I can't be sure.
Hey guys, it's your girl D here and welcome back to my channel. So we are back with a brand new house build featuring the wonderful pack Laundry Day that was released today on the 16th in North America, and oh my goodness, I love it so much. So basically this house is a 3-bedroom, or actually 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. It was mostly inspired by the house from the Cinderella movie that has Brandy, Whitney Houston, Jason Alexander, Whoopi Goldberg, all the greats. Yeah, so this house was inspired by that movie, and I think it turned out so well, and I can see a very awesome Let's Play coming up in our future, and this house, I'm thinking, is going to be the star of that Let's Play. Very kind of staying in the theme of what Laundry Day pack was, a lot of like rustic items. I don't want to say country feel, even though that's what they even say in their own trailers, that, you know, it is kind of a country featured pack. Lots of wickers, woods, just kind of absolutely not a modern person's type of pack for building wise, but it honestly it adds such a new level of style to the house. I want to say, like, a lot of it was based on one, the movie Cinderella, the house that was in there, but just the items in this pack really does bring it to life, and I think they did an awesome job with this pack. It is amazing. I haven't had a chance yet to create a sim yet, but yeah, like just all the packs, and I was trying to figure out the difference between these doors, and I was so confused, and it took me a good 10 minutes into the build to realize that one had shades and, well, one didn't. But yeah, like awesome, like amazing items. Like I love this pack so much, and this house is very very simple, and it's not like cluttered feeling. It's pretty open. It kind of has like some whimsical kind of um, items thrown into it from other packs that we have originally in The Sims, but just kind of tones down the crazy look, I guess you can say, of the house. I was just trying to figure out floor plan here a little bit. It drives me nuts how when you put a fence into a house that you start getting the lines of the roof in there, and it drives me crazy. So we switched out the roof a little bit. It didn't fix the problems, but I was like, you know what, that's fine. We'll do it this way. It worked all the same, and you know what, it wasn't like any crazy different result we got from it. It worked. We do change this floor plan up a little bit when we actually get up into that room, just because I was like looking at it and I was like, this bathroom is very small for this master bedroom, so again, we change it. And if you guys have ever seen the Cinderella movie that I'm talking about, I think it's like Rogers and Hammerstrom. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, one second, let me actually Google this real quick. Rogers. Actually, I'll just say Brandy Cinderella. There we go. Let's see. Rogers and Hammersteins. I'm gonna say that's how it's pronounced. So, yeah, it's an old movie. Like, this was released in '97, so this is 11 years old. Like, it is an old movie, but it is amazing. If you guys have not seen it, you definitely have to see it. I know they used to have the full version on YouTube of this movie, but I don't think they have it anymore. So, I mean, honestly, if you were to find this, like, in a Walmart or anything, if they still have it, because I found mine in a Walmart, like, a good 4 years ago. I think I got it for, like, $2. Like, it's so cheap, but it's good. I I have to say, it is better than, I'm not saying the cartoon one, not the original Disney one, but there is one Cinderella out there, and it's like has like the really fake background. Let me just see if I can find it, because I used to have that one as well, and it was like, oh wow, it is so old. I want to say it's probably like in like 90. It could have even been like, the 80s. Like, this was an old movie. Let's see, because there's so many like that you can actually look up and like try and find on the internet of different Cinderellas. Man, I don't know. There's like so many adaptations of it that it's just actually insane. Um, but yeah, like this one was based off the one with Brandy because that is like my absolute all time favorite Cinderella version. Just saying, like I am a Disney girl, but like this movie is like no, this one I will take it instead. Sorry, there are no talking mice in it, but it's beautifully done. So this would be like the butler's quarters over here. Not closed off, just a simple bed and just a simple bathroom. Nothing fancy whatsoever. So just kind of the low budget room, I guess you can say. And then I was just kind of going through the rugs because once I hit a category, I didn't want to exit out of it without seeing everything in there because then I would, have to scroll down and try and find it. So we just went ahead and placed a couple things, and I love, 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 love the decor in this build. It is amazing and it is freaking awesome. I was actually surprised that you couldn't find the laundry appliances in the washroom tab or in the bathroom tab, which I thought there might be like a hamper in there that you could click on, kind of like they did with toddlers, but you just have to actually go to appliances in the drop down tab and find it, which I thought was a little bit strange because if it's like one of those like main, not a main room item, but it's something that adds to the house that you would have a tab you can click on. I didn't see anything in kitchen, so there could be something in the kitchen tab. I don't think so. I don't think if you went to appliances that you can find it in there either. But yeah, and then the nice thing is though is that even though you can't stack single ones on top and you have the option for the two stacked ones, you can just change the color of one. You don't have to change the color of both of them to the same thing if you don't want it to be the same. So that's what we did there. So it's kind of staying in like the really rustic wooden kind of country style, I guess you can say. And I'm only saying country because that's what The Sims 4 kind of marketed this pack as, is country living, with the style of furniture that they were going for, but just kind of staying in like the wood theme. So a lot of browns in this house, except for the kids' rooms or the two bedrooms, not the master bedroom, but staying in kind of the same look for everything. And I'm so happy that we got a round table. Like it is absolutely amazing. I just wish that you could do a natural like two chairs across from each other and not just kind of next to each other look. So we just went ahead and we kept this configuration just because I figured it worked a little bit best, and I thought, well, if it's a kitchen and we're kind of going for a different style, I think they would have like a cookbook shelf of like old bindings. And like I said before, this is probably be a house I use for Let's Play. So for what I was kind of going for in my mind, we do decorate it more according to that than a normal house. So that is also why the butler's quarters is open and not closed, because like I said, again, it is also inspired by the house from Cinderella. So butler, Cinderella, two and two together, she doesn't have her own room, so that's what we kind of did right there. Living room, very, very, very simple. It's literally just the couch, the chairs, a fireplace, and a TV, because I was like, okay, well, I mean, it may be kind of going for that older feel, but we need some entertainment. So we get the TV in there. We have just a desk in the little nook and cranny in the living room here behind the stairs, just for a computer desk. And we don't put any like bookshelves or anything next to it, but we do just put a bookshelf by just a little reading bench by the bay window that we got going on in the living room. And we also do have an overlook, so you look down to the living room. That is also how it was in the movie, so I was like, well, then we gotta have it in the build. And I know I keep referencing back to the movie a lot, and it's not a build from the movie, it's just very inspired from the movie, because all you see in the movie is the living room, the stairs, and the kitchen. There's no other sets or anything that they built for it. It's just those three kind of angles, basically. So that's just kind of what I went for here, but I really still wish that we got, not technically this pack, but just I hope at some point in The Sims 4 we get spiral stairs, and it would really be nice if we had split level stairs. So if we went up, like if like stairs that turn. Basically, it's the best way I can explain it. So basically, you just go up and then you turn and you keep going up, like a split level platform stair. And I think that'd be pretty cool. Or like stairs that curved. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Or like walls that could curve, just so you can get like a really cool effect. Basically, like they have with the porches. Like if you can curve a fence, I think we should be allowed to curve a wall. So I mean, the technology is technically there for The Sims. Now I think they just need to execute it and curve the walls, because that would bring, I think, builds up to a whole new level, and it would be pretty awesome. I did want to use this wicker kind of wall shelf somewhere in the house, but wasn't going. It was too small. You couldn't size it up because nothing sat on it properly. So we're like, you know what? We're just gonna leave it at that. I just messed around with this area, just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. Couldn't really figure it out, to be honest. Nothing was really working, and I was like, oh, okay, let's use this one here. But you can only put things without cheating. I'm gonna say, even though it's not really cheating, but just kind of moving objects up. You can't. You can only put it on the bigger shelf and the top. You can't put it on those two middle shelves, which I find kind of annoying. Like, I didn't think it would be such a big deal just to be able to plop to like not place settings, but being able to, place stuff there. But apparently you can't, but that's okay. And then just kind of putting in some extra books, that's kind of like the library corner, as I'm calling it. Well, that's, if I'm calling it that, then that's what it is. But yeah, so that's like the library nook, so that's where they can sit down, read. I mean, it's only that one bench, there's not other chairs over there. So if you don't want to have more library feeling spot of the house, I would add in some more tables or chairs or whatever you want to call it. But that's basically just it. And I just have to do a quick check, make sure that we put in some lights, because it drives me nuts when I forget that I have like an upper ceiling and I decide to put lights in the middle of the floating way, or the floating air. And then we gotta finagle it so it doesn't look like it's floating. But yeah, I mean, there is quite a bit of wall lights going on here. Again, it was just too dark for my liking in certain corners. And for me, I don't know if it's just like my eyes or if it's my screen, but to me it feels like it's more of a dark, like some spots just look more dark to me when I'm building. So that's why in my builds there may be like a lot more lights. I mean, you can easily take them out if you feel like it's too bright, but for me, I'm like, yeah, I need some lights because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And then I was like, hey, this bathroom looks great. And I was like, oh, but we need a laundry hamper. So just kind of scooted everything over so it didn't feel like it was like big wide open spaces in this bathroom. So it feels spacious, but not so much. So these are the two bedrooms. We do change up the color in the purple one just a little bit because it was just looking way too purple for me. I don't know what it is. Like, I like more of a eggplant purple color, not so much of a classic purple color, if that makes sense. And then I was like, you know what, if like, okay, I'm not gonna really say anything because I don't have the characters made yet for the Let's Play that I'm thinking about doing, but if they are in this house, I'd be like, okay, well, mom needs, the daughters to be on the best tip-top game. I mean, I'm basically giving it away, but you guys get the hint. But I was like, we need to put in as much function and skill building items into these rooms as physically possible. So first I was like, yeah, it's done, it's good. All we need is that fireplace and the bed and the dresser and the side tables. And I was like, oh, you know what? It's a little boring. So, I mean, not too boring, but so we just changed the color. We put in some skill items. I was going to use this rug, and I was just kind of looking at it. And I was just like, no, this does not work with the walls, like, whatsoever. So we do change it to just a blue color, which I thought worked pretty well. I mean, to me, it's like a neutral color, so that's what we just went ahead and went with, and we didn't change any other colors up, just the wall color, because I figured that's all we needed. And this would be the second bedroom going here. So they both have the same skill items, just kind of different setup, different colors going on in each of the rooms, and just kind of trying to give their own personality through the colors, more so through the furnishing, because it would be more the parents or the mom or the dad that was like, hey, this is how your bedroom is gonna, like, this is the furniture you're gonna have. You can set up how you want, but this is the look that we want in our house, so you need to, figure it out and work with it. So that's what we did here, just kind of giving it a little a little different taste in each room, I guess you can say. And because I kind of had like this butler idea, and then we got like the fireplaces going on in every room, to me, I don't know, it's just something different. I've never done a build that has the same fireplace, or even not even the same, but like a fireplace in every single room. So, new thing for me, I think it worked pretty well because it just kind of gives the idea that the house itself is not a very warm house, and you need to keep that fireplace going in order to have a warm space to live in, something comfortable, something nice. So that's what we did. And then I just want to hide this black roof trim. It didn't hide it very well, in my opinion, but it just kind of doesn't draw your attention being a thick black line going there. It kind of hides it a little bit, I guess you can say. And then just going in for a outdoor seating area, I was like, yeah, let's do some weird triangle or squared thing. And I was like, no, I'm like, this ain't working. Just to set it up side by side. Something not simple, but classic is the word that we're going to go for. Like, I honestly cannot wait to get into playing this pack just because I miss Laundry so much from The Sims 3, I want to say that we had it in, and I'm very excited to get into some gameplay. Also, something that I've been working on is setting up a Twitch channel as well, so I can start live streaming a little bit. So let me know what you guys think about that. Because of my work schedule and it being different, it wouldn't be the exact same schedule every single time. So once I know what my month schedule looks like, then I can actually start up a schedule. Just because there are every week is different. Like I said in the past, every day I work something different. No week is the exact same. So it would be a very strange schedule stream, or streaming schedule, just because, I mean, it might be like, sure, I can stream on every Tuesday, but one Tuesday might be like in the morning for North American time, or it might be like at night. So be very different. But let me know what you guys think. And if you guys are interested, then I will start streaming more and more. I've done a couple of practice run tests on it, so it does work. So we're good to go. So let me know what you guys think, because if you guys are interested, then I will start streaming, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So just into the master bedroom bathroom. So like I said, we changed it up, made it a little bit bigger, made it something actually master bedroom worthy feeling, I guess is the word that I'm gonna say. And compare it to the downstairs bathroom, a little bit more fancier for the upstairs and for the master bathroom, just because, there ain't the butler in the house, this is their house. So master bedroom is pretty simple. It's just few, well, not a few, but you got about 3 focal points. You got the bed, obviously, and then we have our vanity and our fireplace in here as well. We throw it in kind of near the end because I realized that I actually did not put one in the master bedroom, and it didn't make sense to not have one in here but have one in the rest of the house. Something that I wish that we had too was like maybe a couple of different more varieties of fireplaces, just because either they're very modern or they're very like brick. But I think we need like wood stoves, and like, when I say wood stoves, like the old school wood burning fireplaces. Just in my family we call them stoves because that's just kind of how I'm used to it. But like wood burning stoves would be pretty cool, or like just like the pipe, like a like the pipe on the outside for the fireplace, like just old school small little fireplaces. Like I think that'd be pretty cool. Just saying, I think we need it. And then just kind of going in, also we have the washer and dryer, but also the option to do the wash tub and the washing board with the clothesline outside. So if you either want to, have your Sims outside in the nice fresh open air, you can have them doing that. Or, if we ever get weather, fingers crossed, knock on wood, you can have them do laundry inside. So kind of 2 options here going for your Sims. So you have to like place in either or. You have all the options. So yeah, and then it's a little bit realism. Realism? That's not a word. Realism by just putting in some dirt on the ground, just kind of giving that really worn out feeling. And I was like, okay, well, this house, yes, it has that country vibe. We got that, but we need a little something that kind of just gives a little bit of flair, So that's what we have here. We got our fountains up front. Didn't know what I wanted to do for the insert. We got this double dome water feature going, and then the 2 water fountains on the side, which I think actually really really shows what the house that I built this off. It doesn't show, but it just kind of embodies it a little bit more. I think it's pretty cool. Um, I'm just adding in some plants for the outside because no house is complete without landscaping. That not especially, but in my opinion, this type of house definitely needs landscaping. Otherwise, it doesn't feel too homely. It just kind of feels like this giant wooden house is just kind of plunked in the middle of nowhere, and that's where it stayed. And then just kind of figuring out the whole tree situation, just because some trees that you're just going to cut into the house, or when you look at it on the gallery, the tree covers the entire house. So just to do some strategic placing, throwing in the garbage bin outside, and then just realizing that I need a fireplace in the master bedroom, and that is that. But we are just going to jump into screenshots. So we got the front of the house here, so kind of just gives that kind of rustic look. Into the living room, very simple, no clutter, the way I like it for this house. Reading area, library area, whatever you want to call it. Dining room, looking pretty spiffy with the herbs on the wall. Then we got our kitchen, just basic brown, nothing too showy for this house. Into the laundry room, probably my favorite area in the house just because we finally got laundry. And then we have bedroom number 1, and then we got bedroom number 2. So the same items, but just different styles in both the rooms. Then we have our master bedroom, and then we have our master bathroom. Or sorry, not master bathroom, our walk-in closet. But yeah, anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget to leave your thoughts, comments, ideas down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Anyways guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon.